kind of a strange day today. Started out feeling really good, and then went into the city for a meeting, and it was interesting. I had fasted all morning, and then the first food I had was at lunch at this meeting, and I got really sluggish afterward, which doesn't usually happen. Maybe it's because I fasted longer than normal. I don't know. Kind of caught me by surprise, really like slowed me down in a way that I haven't felt in a long time. And I don't know if it was that. I was feeling like really grounded throughout the morning, and then in the afternoon, just started to feel more anxiety and insecurity. So it was interesting to observe myself in that. And then there's this organization that I've been doing some work for in a capacity that I'm good at. And but they hadn't been sending me more people to work with. And I had written to them a number of times a while back, and finally they got back to me and they gave me some really vague response, like, after evaluation or something, we've decided not to send you more people. Basically, they don't like the job that I'm doing. Which tells me that they, don't really know what they're talking about, because I know that I'm doing a good job. It might not be the job that they want me to do, but it still affected me. I can't say that I just completely brushed it off. I was like, oh, well, that kind of hurts to be told that we don't like the job you're doing. But then at the same time, I have to look at, well, okay. And I actually asked them, well, what do you not like? And then they just sent me another reply that was, again, like really vague. Just didn't tell me anything. And it was interesting because I saw the second email come across and I was like getting ready to be agitated. And I read their email and I just decided to let it go. Like, it was like, this is not worth responding to. They're not going to give me a sincere answer. And also, I know the work that I've been doing, and I'm happy with the work that I've been doing. So if they're not happy, that's okay. We're not meant to, be together or do a lot of work together. So it's interesting to observe myself in that. But it was actually very gratifying just now to read that second email come across, and just I don't know, maybe stupidity is the right word, or maybe it's too harsh a word, but just the blandness of the email, the lack of care, the lack of sincerity, the lack of authenticity, just actually freed me from caring. I'm like, these people have business standards that are far different from mine. So I'm not even going to waste my time and energy caring about what they think about me, which is a good feeling. I mean, it's, I'm, grateful to them for allowing me to just, shrug it off, because their opinion clearly is not worth considering, because they're not even willing to take the time and energy to explain themselves to me in regular English that I can understand and that means anything. So it's okay. And it's a good skill to have, to be able to regulate yourself, monitor yourself. Not everybody's going to like what you do. It doesn't mean what you do isn't good. And there are definitely times when somebody's not going to like what you do, and it matters. Like, I'm not saying I don't care whether or not people like what I do. I want people to like what I do. But I also want to be sure that the standards that they're judging by are the standards that I'm judging by, or standards that I think are worth being judged by. And I'm getting better at asking, what can I do better? So that is a part of my lexicon. And there are people from whom I want to know, what can I do better? I would have liked to have known from them what I can do better, but they don't want to tell me. And maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know exactly how to explain it, or maybe they don't care. Either way, it's okay.